I like a nice convertible, and Jaguar, well, it hasn't let me down with the new F-Type, has it? I mean, it really is a great looking car. I'm especially pleased that they've remained very faithful to the CX-16 concept, which incidentally was unveiled a year ago in Frankfurt. I mean, the design, it's almost identical. It's even got those cool slitty rear lights. One thing I've noticed that's different is this bar here in the grille. Now that's there because you need somewhere to hang your number plate. And also, if you look closely at the growler, it's a normal one. On the concept, he wore cool shades, and maybe, considering this is a roadster, that Jaguar should consider offering a shaded growler as an option. One of the key things Jaguar wants to do with this car is attract keen drivers back to the brand. Now, the vehicle itself is based on a shortened version of the X-Clay's all-aluminium platform. However, the car itself will be set up so it's actually sportier. The entry-level model will be sportier than the XKRS. Speaking of which, that entry-level model will have a supercharged V6 with about 335 brake horsepower. You'll be able to get a version with 375 brake horsepower, and of course there'll be a 5-litre supercharged V8 as well, which most likely will be the car that I get into review. Do you know what? I really can't wait to try this thing, because the cockpit definitely feels more driver focused than any other Jaguar I've ever sat in, well, apart from the XJ220. I like these switches as well, these toggle switches. They remind me of those in a Lamborghini, and obviously here's your stability control system here, and it's got a little checkered flag there showing that this car is ready to go on the track. One thing you will notice is this gear selector here. Rather than the normal pop-up system that you get on current Jaguars, it's a more traditional lever. Now, what I'd really like to see there is a manual gear shifter, because I'd like this car to be available with a manual option. And I think if they want to attract keen drivers to the brand, then Jaguar really do need a manual version of this car if they're going to tempt people away from their Porsche Caymans. Okay, so you like this car, don't you? What you need to know now is how much it's going to cost you. Well, when it goes on sale next year, it'll start from around £58,000. But what happens if you don't like convertibles? Well, you know, when I was talking about the differences compared to the concept at the beginning, I failed to mention one big one, the fact that this doesn't have a roof, and the concept did. Well, don't worry, because a coupe version of the F-Type will follow later on, most likely in 2014.